Hey ladies, I wanted to come by and give a quick update. I do want to apologize for my hair being such a mess. Sorry, Renee. But I got a call at 7:30 this morning. But before I go into those details, I'm going to start back from the 15th, I believe. The 14th. What's the 14th? The 15th. One of those, either the 14th or the 15th. I don't remember. Um, I had y'all knew I told y'all I had the 3/4D ultrasound to go make sure baby was okay. Well, they are not allowed to give measurements or anything. So I was still thinking I was 8 weeks and a few days or whatever, and then I was still due October the 23rd. So I went in for that, and this is the picture that I got. This is our little nugget, as the OB tech called her. So from looking at my ultrasound, I was like, well, baby's kind of small to be 8 weeks. So I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm 7 weeks. It was a week or so off. Well, yesterday I went up to my new OB's office and filled out my new mommy paperwork chart or whatever. And they were talking about, well, from your last missed period, you're only 8 weeks, so you won't be seen for another 4 weeks because they usually on base doctors won't see you until you're 12 weeks or past 12 weeks. So I was like, excuse me, can y'all look back at my previous pregnancy history, because I had to fill out a bunch of crap. So she looked and she was like, oh yeah, okay. So she went and got the nurse, talked to the nurse. She was trying to get me in sooner. The nurse had to go talk to the doctor. The doctor said, just send her down to lab. I literally got 15 tubes of blood, and the tubes, no lie, y'all, were like that thick. 15 tubes. I don't know if you can see it. That's where I got my blood drawn yesterday. Hold on. Oh, that little bruise. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That's where I got my blood drawn the other day. So 15 tubes of blood. If you hear it chirping, I'm sorry, but my smoke detector's dying, and I can't reach all the way up there to change the batteries, so my husband's gonna have to do that. Okay, 15 tubes of blood. Plus, I had to do a urine sample yesterday. They were checking for my blood type, HIV, all, I don't even remember what all they were checking for, but you get the picture. Anything they could check for, they were checking. So then I went back up to the OB, and the nurse was like, depending on your results, oh yeah, they were checking for my HCG quants too, but my beta or whatever. But she was like, depending on your results, we might have you come back in as early as tomorrow to do an ultrasound. I was like, okay. So this morning rolls around, 7:30 in the morning, I get a call. And it's my nurse saying, we want you in at 9 o'clock for the ultrasound. I was so scared. I was like, why do they want me in first thing this morning? Something's got to be wrong. Like, I was thinking the worst, which is it's always good to prepare yourself for the worst. So the hospital is like 45 minutes away from my house. That whole drive, I was so paranoid. And I was trying to stay positive and trying to joke around with my husband, but it was pretty early that in the morning too. So we get there, we go in, do my vitals or whatever, and I have actually lost 2 pounds since I went to the doctor last week, and then we went in for my ultrasound, and my doctor was going over my chart, and he was like, well, do you have any blood clots in your family? Any people that have blood clots? And I was like, yeah, basically my whole family. My mama has it, my grandma has it, like all of my aunts have it. He was like, okay, well, we're going to check for that. It's like, okay. So he called the lab and told the lab to check that for my blood work that I did yesterday, and it came back abnormal. So I don't even remember the name of the condition. It's so long and big, and I'd choke on my tongue trying to say it. But so anyhow, basically, I have blood clots during pregnancy. He said that it clots in my uterus, it clots in the placenta, and the umbilical cord, all of that. So that's what has caused my past miscarriages. So we did an ultrasound. I don't have the pictures from that one. I'm sad. But I need to talk quicker. I'm like on 6 minutes, and yeah. Anyhow, we did the ultrasound. Got to see the baby. I was so excited. Baby was like, bam, real quick. And baby's heartbeat, we got to hear it, and it was 160. And I wanted to cry so bad. It was amazing. And my husband said he had a tear in his eye. So, but doctor said he was very pleased at how the baby was looking. He was trying to do the measurements, and the baby actually kept moving. So he was like, you already have a stubborn baby. Are y'all stubborn because your baby's going to be stubborn? But one measurement said I was 8 weeks and 3 days. One measurement said I was 8 weeks, 4 days. He said, so we were just going to keep the original due date of October 23rd. So, because of my blood clots, I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm rambling. Because of my blood clots, they put me on Lovenox, and they are injectables. I'm going to show y'all. I'm not taking the needle out the pack, but they're pre-made injectables. The medicine's already in there, and the needle is really long and thin. But in all truth and honesty, I didn't even feel it when the needle went in, but it just burns. The medicine burns. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days worth in a box, and I got 4 boxes, so that's 40 days, and then I have to call and get my other prescriptions. But he also sent me, he's putting a referral in for a high-risk doctor over in Pensacola, so I can have them as well because of my background, and we will be making that appointment somewhere after April the 5th because I have another OB appointment for ultrasounds and everything on April the 5th. This is my quick update for right now. Oh, and they said whenever I hit 32 to 34 weeks to go ahead and get my hospital bag packed and put it in my car. Because if I go over to my high-risk doctor and they see one little teeny tiny thing that they do not like, if my blood pressure, he said, is like 2 points higher than it's supposed to be, then they're going to automatically put me in the hospital and I'm not going home. So, but baby is healthy and doing wonderful. I do want to say, if you do not watch Brittany, then you need to go to her page. It's bwarren0609, and give her all the love and support that you can right now, because her and Stan just lost their little angel, and I know it's so difficult, and y'all are in my prayers. I love you. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. To the rest of you ladies, send lots and lots of baby dust. I love you. Let me know what's going on with your cycles. Because just because I'm not on the TTC wagon no more doesn't mean that I don't want to support you ladies as well. So I still love y'all. Sending lots of prayers, lots of sticky baby dust. Love y'all.